you think you'd be?
A weeping willow.
A weeping willow. Why'd you say it like that?
Because Tiny Toons Adventure, what I did on my summer vacation, there's a scene.
It's a deep pull right there that like no one's gonna get. There's gonna be
where
one person
like,
be like, yes.
Think like Oprah, like they've got like a cartoon Oprah Winfrey either being interviewed or doing an interview or something, and there was a question of like, if you were a true OGB, it's like a weeping willow, something like that.
Oprah said this, or the person you interviewed?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen
Sound
it.
like something Oprah would say.
But it really stands out in my
a
head.
weeping willow.
And then she goes, ah, and like, you know.
That doesn't sound like Oprah.
Yeah, so it's probably somebody she's interviewing.
Like one of the Tiny Toons?
No, I mean, so like in the
Buster.
movie, they're like crashing through like studios, you know? So it's like it's...
Oh, so it's like a cutscene. Like they're like, this is
Yeah.
happening in this studio, and it's like...
Yeah.
It's some actress or actor who cries a lot.
I don't know. Dude, I would not have been able to recognize actors or actresses when I was that age watching it.
Like Animaniacs.
Like cartoon versions of those people.
Or like when we watch some of those Animaniacs, like the amount of references to stuff that kids are never going to get at that time period, let alone now, is like staggering. There was some stuff, because we were watching some of those clips and I was like, whoa, there are some really, really old references in here. Mm-hmm. Like even for like when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So that was wild.
What kind of tree would you be? I don't think I'd be a weeping willow.
Oh, okay. You tell me, what kind of tree am I going to be?
A whomping willow.
Oh, I like that. You're like, oh, a whomping willow. Because I'm just going to hit people?
I don't know.
Just an angry person's going to hit people and not let anyone near me? That sounds accurate.
I like Japanese cherry blossoms a lot.
Okay, that's what you can be.
And dogwood trees.
Oh, I do like dogwood trees. I'll stick with whomping willow. I like that. A non-real tree. Sure. And on that note, the champagne's been popped. The wine is flowing. So you know where we are going. We are going on a backlot tour. And I'm your tour guide, Captain Zach. And something always is Beans. Or Jana.
Or Jana.
Tell them what we're talking about today, Jana.
I don't know. Is this NPR now?
Welcome to NPR.
Okay, well, hang on. I got to pull up my list.
Oh, we need lists for this. This is made possible with viewers like you.
Okay. So,
Right there.
We are back from our Disney trip.
That's true.
We've been back a week or two now.
I'm getting this out fresh because I have opinions on stuff.
We have opinions. We have updated opinions.
It's another episode of Updated Opinions.
It's okay to change your mind.
It's okay to change your mind.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
You have the list. I know there's one thing that I have to get to, and you know what I'm going to talk about.
Yes. Yes. It's on my list to make sure you talk about it.
Okay. What do you want to bring up first?
Okay. So,
we stayed at Saratoga.
Like
always.
And I know we have sung its praises.
Yes. Go on.
I was disappointed with this stay.
Whoa.
At Saratoga.
Man.
And
you gave it to him good.
There are
hit him with the beans.
Two main reasons. Well, okay, you know what? 3 main reasons why. Number 1, when we first got to our room, there was a super wet spot on the couch.
Yeah, that was weird. Like they just like cleaned it or something. And it was still
smelled
wet.
like vinegar. So it was definitely something clean, but it was only this one spot.
You're like, what happened
on the couch, not the whole couch. So it is very much just like, what was there that you needed to clean?
Urine.
That's what I fear, or vomit.
Oh.
You know?
I hope it's urine then.
Yeah.
Because it's clean and sterile.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was kind of disappointing.
Drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
What was that from?
Dodgeball.
Yeah. Number 2.
Wait, that tainted the whole stay after that?
It didn't taint the whole stay. It was just like...
I forgot about it in 10 minutes.
I didn't, because I accidentally sat in that spot and then I had like a wet butt.
Yeah, well...
That smelled like vinegar.
Well, at least it smelled like vinegar. Well, hang on. At least they caught it and cleaned it.
That's true.
Because it could have just been like a pee stain just left there for you. And then we had to call and then like maybe change rooms. And that room
That was an ideal spot.
The
for a
ideal
room.
spot for a room. It was awesome.
Yeah, we were like right next to the stairs,
Right next to the stairs, second floor,
right next to the parking.
walking distance to like the front. So it
Yeah.
was primo.
Like literally right
Anyways,
across from
what's
the
the
pool.
second thing on the list for this updated opinions?
So number 2
Number 2, hit me with it.
at Saratoga.
I think I know where we're going with this.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
So,
Just kidding.
I've got Hashimoto's.
Oh,
Doing these long
hooray.
days at the park is very, very hard on my body. I'm in a lot of pain
Yeah.
while we're there.
obviously.
So, I like to take hot baths at night when we get back to help ease the pain of stuff.
You just need to start using the jacuzzi.
I know I need to use that more, but that also requires me to be outside the comfort of the room
You don't be around
and
randos.
around people like
a lot of just-
sharing the hot tub.
Just a lot of bros there at night.
Yes, that was odd. But anyways, I get the tub filled up and everything, and
I haven't heard this.
get in, and the water just drains
Oh,
down.
no.
Like the drain is closed. And I made sure it was like tightened and everything, and it still just drained, like kind of a slow drain, but you could still hear the noise and it was still going down. It like if you didn't have the water constantly running, it would fully drain
Huh.
out within like 5 minutes.
Why didn't we call about that?
I don't know. It just seemed like a hassle.
Yeah, plumbing stuff always seems like a hassle if you do. Because like there was like one time when
Yeah.
like something was like dripping or leaking, like the handheld thing,
Yeah.
and like it was annoying me. I was like, I could just fix this if I had
Mm-hmm.
like a wrench.
Maybe next time bring a wrench.
Well, I mean, I usually have pliers and a screwdriver in my bag at all times. Because you screwdriver, you have to open their toys, and we have batteries too.
Yeah.
Like in case because they get those toys, and then they're like, "Well, we want to change the batteries," and like they always have like 9,000 like things to undo in the thing first
Yeah.
off. So you have to have scissors or like a knife, and then to open the thing, they always do the screwdriver opener. So I always have that. I think I have pliers in there. I might
Yeah.
just have like a Leatherman actually. So
Yeah. Number 3,
oh, man, there's more.
the food.
Oh yeah, this is
The food
Rough.
was just
it got worse.
awful this
Well,
trip.
the first night,
The one thing that was fine is on our very last day. So we lost the car keys. Zach lost the car fob.
so I took
that
the
was all
fob off,
you.
and I was carrying that around the whole time instead of the keys. And the last day, somehow, it fell in my pocket. I guess somehow,
Yeah.
and we needed a locksmith to come and make us a new fob in the
Yeah.
morning. It is actually really quick.
It all turned out to be fine, but we were delayed in leaving, and we, had lost access to our room at this point. So I had the kids up at the gift shop food area, and you had just finished, and you're like going to drive up and pick us up. And I asked the kids, like, do you want any snacks? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah. So we were getting stuff. And I noticed that they had like a gluten-free little mini single serve cheesecake. And I got that, and it was delicious.
Also, to make a new fob and change everything, it only took 20 minutes.
And a few $100s.
Yeah. But anyways, tell them about the other part of the food, or do you want me to tell what happened?
That's your story.
So we were getting back after a late night, and they close at 11. I think we got back at like 10, right?
Yeah.
So we placed a mobile order.
Yeah, pretty much all the restaurants at the resorts will close at 11.
Yeah. So we're coming back from a late night at Epcot. I don't know where we were. Was it second day or first day? It was MGM.
It was not Epcot.
Was it Magic Kingdom?
No, because Magic Kingdom, we were there past.
That was late. So it was MGM probably.
Had to be MGM.
All right, so we're coming back from MGM. We hadn't really eaten dinner, so we order like a late dinner, and they had like it was like a rotisserie chicken, like a quarter rotisserie chicken with like vegetables, and I was like, that sounds good right now. That's fine. I'll order that. We get
And I had the same dish at the beach club like a year or two earlier. And it was actually really good.
so I was like, and we got it, sat down. I ate some of the like the root vegetable things. Those were fine. And then I go take a bite of the chicken, and it has like the weirdest chemical smell ever. And
Did it taste weird?
it tasted weird, but like it smelled even weirder. It's like I didn't get in there until like I took a bite, and I was like, "What does that smell?" And like I had to put it right up to my nose. I was like, "What is this?" And it smelled like soap, some like weird soap. And I was like, "Did they like wash these with soap, and it just didn't they didn't get all of it off when they cooked this?" Because it's like I'm not going to eat this. So like,
Yeah, and then you had me smell it, and it definitely smelled like soap or some sort of chemical.
yeah. So I had to take it all the way to the front and like be like, "Hey, I didn't want to get like food poisoning, so I didn't eat this. Can I have a refund?" So they gave me a refund, and then they gave us like they comped us like a 2 meal like a lunch thing or like a whatever at a quick service. So I mean that was nice, but I was like, you guys could have given me food poisoning because this could have been really dangerous to eat. It smells like, and like I made the lady smell it, and like she was like, "Oh, that's my thing." I'm like, "Well, you get really in there and like
stick your nose in it.
like I want you to put your nose on the
I want
actual
you to
chicken.
lick it.
Taste this." But like it was disgusto, and I was like, I'm not going to eat at this place the rest of the trip.
It
And
was,
we had
it was
breakfast there, I
bad,
guess,
yeah.
every day. But like,
which they do have this hash
Breakfast is
brown
fine.
casserole that is divine.
I trust the breakfast, I guess. But like the rest of the food, I was like, I'm not going to eat anything.
I don't know that I fully trust the breakfast because I am still convinced that like
Yeah, like a non-gluten-free waffle.
yeah, it looked like the kids' waffles. It did not look like the gluten-free waffles. The inside was the same as the kids' waffles, and which is not normal for the gluten-free. I definitely think it was gluten, but like, and I'm not like celiac, and it doesn't upset my stomach. But with my autoimmune disease, I have to avoid gluten because it can make it flare up, and
The demons come out.
it'll make my thyroid disintegrate faster, essentially.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it was disgusting, and I mean they were accommodating, but like I was just like, this could have been like this is like our first day, pretty much. And if I had food poisoning for a few days, I would have been kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So the food is trash still,
I mean, breakfast
or
was
more
fine.
so than.
It's just like they took away a few things off the menu and they put them in like a quick serve thing like last time, and I was like, oh, okay. They don't have fries there, so our kids don't eat like the homemade chips, which aren't good anymore. They used to be a lot better, and now they're just like,
Well,
eh.
and they won't make the
Like, make fries.
chips part of the gluten-free menu.
Yeah,
They give
can't
you
get
like
those.
a bag of just like
Lay's.
Lay's, not even baked Lay's, just like regular crap Lay's.
Ugh, yeah, they're disgusting.
I hate them.
I hate those too, actually. They're so greasy and wrong.
I know. They upset my stomach
They're
like
the worst.
immediately.
Do better.
I know. Right? Saratoga, do better. We're
You
disappointed.
need to fix your eatery and separate
Yeah.
that from your gift shop because it's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Oh, but on that note, they did have a lot more Saratoga specific merchandise
We
this
talked
time.
about that. Yeah, we talked about that last time.
We said they only had a little. They have a
Oh,
lot now.
they got more? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What was another thing? Because I still got to get to my main gripe.
All right, moving over to Animal Kingdom.
Wait, what? Oh, this is an update. I thought we were just trashing the Saratoga for a second. Oh, okay. Kingdom.
No, this is still just all updated opinions. So when we did our food series for the parks,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and when we did Animal Kingdom, I had said,
Harambe Market, you were not about.
yeah, that Harambe Market used to be so good. I loved it. And lately it's just been garbage and I won't even finish a dish there. Well, we had it again this time. It was amazing.
She loved it.
It was absolutely amazing. So they took some of the feedback
Obviously,
and
they're
they updated it.
I've always liked that place, but
It was
you
really
had like
good.
one bad thing, and you're just like, you're dead to me.
That's all it takes for me in food because I'm not a foodie.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of food.
I mean,
So I
you
probably
go
shouldn't
you
give
go
food
scorched
advice.
Earth on like if something is like bad once, you're just like, nope, you're dead to
Well,
me.
okay, but I also think that means, if I like something, it actually means it's good.
Does it? You've eaten stuff that I'm like, that's what you like?
Like what?
You probably like circus peanuts.
Oh, those weird pink things? No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. Harambe Market. I always think it's top notch. I like that place.
It was really good.
I mean, that and Satuli's are the two places to eat, I think. Those are
Oh yeah, the
jam.
Satuli's got my order wrong. Or no.
No,
They didn't-
you ordered wrong and you blame them.
I got my
How
order
come you
wrong.
guys didn't change my order to what I wanted?
No, well, I clicked
You
the
did
wrong
order poorly.
thing.
That beef thing is never the right thing to get.
No, and I was trying to get the shrimp, and I thought I had clicked the shrimp, but I guess I clicked the
This is
beef.
wrong. You're like, oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I was just like, wait, this isn't what I ordered. I was like, let me look at what I did order. And it's like, oh,
This isn't
man,
where I parked my car.
I screwed up. But it's fine.
What else is on your crazy list?
I mean, do you want to get to your thing or do you want me to keep going?
Do one more.
Okay. So we have talked previously in episodes about merchandise.
Every episode. Just like, this stuff sucks.
Well, you know, like I've talked before about how,
Oh, this is,
you know,
is this
I'll
the-
like
the China
buy
Pavilion?
everything
Yeah.
and then we
She's got a system.
like at like Thursday night, because we stay Saturday to Saturday usually. So like Thursday night, Friday morning, something like that, I will try on any clothing I bought.
It's a fashion show.
Kind of go through any other stuff and just like, oh, do I actually want this?
The kids make them wear their stuff to see if it fits them.
And then whatever doesn't fit, change their mind on, I return it at the gift shop. So typically, whatever you buy at a Disney owned store, you can return to any other Disney owned store
And
at Disney World.
That's an important differentiating factor because
Yes.
there are also stores in Epcot that are
Mm-hmm.
not Disney owned stores.
Yes, and Disney Springs, but I mean, that should be very clear at Disney Springs.
Yeah, that's different. But like in the park, you always think it's all Disney, but
Right.
not the case.
Right. So, yes, at the World Showcase merchandise locations, a lot of them are not, or I don't know about a lot, but they're
I think it's China and Japan.
Morocco might not be either. I'm not sure, but definitely China and Japan.
I've never been in
So,
that once. I don't know.
Olivia saw a dress in the China gift shop that she wanted. So we bought it for her. And before I bought it, I asked the two cast members that were at the cash register, can I return this at our resort's gift shop if it doesn't fit? Because they don't have a dressing room in there to like try anything on. Otherwise, I just would have made her try it on them because of how different Chinese clothing fits. They both assured me, yes, you can return this at the resort gift shop.
Did you get a discount?
I did, yeah. I got 10% off.
Because okay, so in Japan, that store, I didn't get any discount.
But the receipt that printed out was not your typical
It does not say Disney.
Disney. It doesn't say Disney World on it. Like,
Neither does the Japan Pavilion, so this probably applies to that.
it doesn't have the normal Disney World receipt header.
Yeah.
You know, and it just said like China Pavilion at Epcot. And, you know, I get Olivia to try on the dress like a few days later. It does not fit. And have to return it. So I take it to our gift shop at Saratoga. It wouldn't even scan the system, you know, and I know that Saratoga's POS is outdated versus other places. You know, we've talked about this, about the ones that are the combined gift shop and cafeteria, that they have different systems.
They just need to
But
move that.
I don't think it was even just that. Like she tried to scan the tag on the dress and nothing would come up because it wasn't even like a Disney tag or Disney UPC.
Tricked us good.
Yeah, so they ended up being able to accommodate us, which was really nice, and able to give us, you know, like a refund back to the card. But just so you know, confirmed, you cannot return things from the China and Japan pavilion unless you are returning it to the China.
It
Japan
might be other
pavilion.
ones too. Like
Yeah.
I think the Germany store is probably
So-
fine because that's like mostly Disney stuff in there.
Yeah.
It feels like, but stuff like England, that's like most of that stuff is not Disney merch.
So the shops I go into are
No, well, like the tea shop or like
the tea shop is a Disney receipt.
that's a Disney receipt. What
Yes.
about like when Ronan bought his dragon from that place?
That was a Disney receipt.
Okay,
Yeah.
Norway's usually a Disney receipt too. I think.
Yes, Norway's Disney, Canada's Disney.
Okay. America's probably Disney.
American-
Well, that's just the art store.
So for France and Italy, the perfume stores they have there,
It might be a little bit
those
iffy.
might be
Yeah.
different, you know.
Just look at your receipt and
always
ask.
look at the receipt, especially if it's something that you think I may return this.
Because
Look
you don't
at
want
your
to track
receipt.
back to Epcot if you don't have to, if you're not going again.
Right.
So,
And, you know, I got lucky that the cast member
Yeah.
was willing to accommodate.
yeah.
Although if they weren't, I was just like, hey guys, I'm running to Epcot real quick.
I'm going to talk about my biggest grievance. It's been like this for years, and I just don't say anything about it. But the trash cans in the hotel room are hot garbage. I don't think that they're doing. I don't even think when it's like, you know, it's the weird like rectangular low.
So just some background on the trash cans. They used to have normal trash cans that you'd have at your desk at work, you know, in your bedroom, and it'd have like a trash can liner in it. And there was always one in the bathroom. There was one in the like bedroom/living area. There would be one under the sink in both the bathroom and so they'd have a bathroom one like next to the toilet, one like in with the dolling station, and then one under the sink in the kitchenette. And now there are two trash cans, and one in the bathroom next to the toilet, and then one in the bedroom/living area.
Which I don't even call a trash can. It's just a box basically where it has two holes that says like recycling and trash.
Yeah.
It carries almost nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like they'll
But
come
they
like
don't
every day
put
sometimes.
trash can liners in there.
Yeah, it's just like there's it's just you're throwing crap in there. Like if it's food, it's going everywhere. I almost guarantee they're not separating the recyclables from non-recyclables. So I don't think that matters to them. But it doesn't hold anything. So it's
But
just overflowing.
It's so gross and it's so unsanitary.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't hold enough trash because
Like,
they
I mean,
don't
okay.
have two trash cans out there anymore.
Sorry, but think about like you're throwing away a dirty diaper that leaks in there. You are throwing away used feminine hygiene products. You know,
Old cups with milk in them.
Old cups with milk or food or something. You're leaving like so much like
Yeah,
bacteria
there's no liner in that thing.
in there because there is no liner. And I can almost guarantee you too that they're not like spraying them out whenever
Yeah.
they change it.
And like we
know?
took even if you take your thing off the door, it's like there's no guarantee they're going to take it that day for a DVC room. I think other rooms they come every day.
So,
but I can fill up that trash
no.
can with these kids easily in a day.
For deluxe non-DVC rooms, they come every day, as long as you know your hanger's not out.
Yeah,
But for value and moderate, I think it's every other day.
but even so, like I can like those kids with two adults, like we can fill up a trash can easily in a day because there's no room in
Especially
those
if
things.
you're eating in your room.
Yeah, because we'll eat breakfast in there, and that thing's full by the time because it's so small, and there's no
Yeah.
other trash can.
Yeah.
And like they took away the other trash can. I'm like, guys, I bring
There
my
also
own
used
trash
to be
bags.
like
I'm gonna start
larger
bringing.
trash cans, like
Yeah.
outside the rooms, like
Yes.
every so often, and those are gone too because it's like when we'd start getting a little full, we'd just take.
Well, I always bring
the trash out
I always
there.
bring trash bags like for dirty laundry, and I always have a ton of them. So sometimes I'll just collect our own trash and put it out, which you shouldn't really
we'll
have to
collect
do.
our own trash.
Well, it's like I don't mind doing that, but it's like I shouldn't have to. It's like I just
Yeah.
need a bigger trash can.
Yeah,
This thing's not a trash can; it's a box on the floor.
Yeah, it's awful,
That's my
It's
gripe.
awful.
I hate those.
and
But I did this two new hacks I discovered that I made the vacation better. Last time I did this too, which was if you have a family and you have multiple water bottles you're filling up, like I do every day. I go down to fill up all our water bottles with ice. The wine carriers you get from like Publix or Kroger that hold like 6 wine bottles, save one of those because they're the best thing in the world for transporting your water bottles. Because we always had like 4 water bottles we're taking in, one for each of us, and then 2 extra water bottles to take
well,
in.
and we also like have the stroller, so we hook them to the
We hook
stroller.
them to the stroller so it holds all of them,
Yeah.
and like you can use obviously if you have a cup holder, but those little things they're meant to hold 6 wine bottles, so it's not going to break on you. Mm-hmm. So that's one of my hacks, and also I loved bringing my own towel. I liked having my own
I
towel.
will say at the
I
deluxe
hate those
resort,
towels.
their towels aren't like that bad.
I mean, they're not great. They're just so having my own like cushy towel.
I always bring my own hair towel.
I love to have my own towel, but yeah. Anyways, what else is on your list? Updated opinions.
Okay, so this is really like the last one I have, unless we just all have something of more.
Just talk about the trash can more.
No,
I can keep talking about it.
about the trackless rides.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is an aesthetic thing also for me.
We love the trackless rides, and they're great. And it's like the shiny new toy. It's kind of like what they've been moving towards with a lot of the new rides and stuff. But they break down a lot.
They do.
And it takes so long to get it up and running again whenever they do break down.
Well, we were stuck. We missed out on 2 because we were stuck on Mickey's Minis in almost at the front, and we had to jump out of line because it
was like 30
closed.
minutes or something. Well, it didn't fully close. They were like running empty trains.
Yeah, and the same thing happened for Ratatouille too.
We waited for probably 20 or 30 minutes, but I wanted to go to see Beauty and the Beast, I think.
Yeah.
So, and the last show was about to start. So it was just like, we got to get out of line and go.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this.
And the same thing happened with Ratatouille, where we like got stuck in line and then like it just completely shut down.
We were like right there, and it completely shut down, came over the loudspeaker, and it's just like.
And also my problem with with the trackless rides, we talked about this, is like it looks so lacking on the floor because it's so well. It doesn't have the same problem in Rides of the Resistance because it's dark. But when it's a well lit ride, like it's mainly for Mickey and Minnie's, you could see the floor, and it just makes it look so boring if you look down.
Yeah, or if the screens are out or glitchy or something.
Well, it's like if you're on like a track ride, they have everything decorated to the nines down below, so you can't see it. It's not noticeable. Whereas a trackless ride, you need that wide berth of an area to like get around because there's multiple cars moving. So like they can't. It's just painted black, and it looks so bland, I guess. It's like in the desert scene, why isn't the floor, I know it gets scuffed up, but like it could have been like, yellow. Mm-hmm. It's just like a simple thing. Like it could have just been like the color of like sand to make it look like you're actually, and like when you're in the ocean part, blue.
And when you think about it, there's like not much to Mickey and Minnie's whatsoever.
No.
It's just screens.
It's all screens.
It's all screens.
And a Daisy animatronic.
And in that last room, you've got Mickey and Minnie
and Pluto.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you have them in the car too. So
yeah.
But it's all screens. But it's very clever screens.
It makes it seem like it's a lot.
Well, some of them are very clever though, like with how they work.
There.
Like the end scene when it all folds up, it's very cool. Like watching if you actually see what's happening.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
It is.
It's no great movie ride though.
It's no great movie ride.
That ride was great. So.
Movie.
Ride.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways, any other final thoughts on
yeah,
these?
so I'm just kind of starting to feel like trackless rides are not all they're hyped up to be.
I mean, I think they're fine. It's just like I don't like when they latch onto the thing and they just keep using it. The same thing happened to Universal with the screens and the movie.
3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, guys, I don't want anything. I don't want to have to wear glasses on a ride. I don't like that.
Yep.
I mean, it's just one of those things like, because like I have the issue now on Avatar. If you get in a certain spot, like the 3D doesn't look good. Like it'll be all wonky donkey. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, is this my eyes that are messed up, or is this just like the angle I'm at? Because it's like if I look up, it like everything looks a little bit better. If I look down, it looks better. But like if I look straight ahead, like I'm supposed to, it looks like slightly bad.
Well, you know what, too, though, like I don't know how often those types of rides would close for refurbishment, but like that's been open for 8-9+ years, and it's never closed for refurbishment.
I mean, I don't know how much you need to do for it, but I think if they want to keep it fresh, maybe you start adding more of the second and third movie if you want to advertise it better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're building a whole like Pandora section based around the second movie in Disneyland, California.
Mm. I mean, we finally got like the Space Whale with the kids on Star Tours, and they were finally the spies.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the Space Whales finally.
They were the spies one after the other, pretty much.
I was like I've been going here for decades, I guess now. I've never been the spy. They get it like this time. They're just like, anyways, we got the Space Whale and we got Mando a couple times. So I finally saw those.
Yeah.
Any more updated opinions? Besides the trash cans are trash.
Docking Bay 7 the first day wasn't it for me.
Really?
But I think it's because when I cut into the chicken, it had that rope thing in it.
You mean a vein?
It wasn't a
Or
vein.
tendon?
It is probably a tendon. I don't know. I looked at a lot of Reddit stuff. It's probably a tendon. But it just looked like a parasite or worm coming out of it.
Yeah.
So,
Blood clot.
ugh. So I don't know. That just
It's fine.
threw me off of Docking Bay for this trip.
This is turning into Harambe all over. I'm never going back there
My
again.
salad was really good the next night we were there.
Yeah, well.
So at least still have that.
What did I got something different too. What
I
did
don't know what you get.
I got something different. Oh, I tried those like fry things. Those were good. The Yucatan.
Yucatan Peninsula.
Yucatan. Yucca?
Yeah.
Yuccas. Those are good.
I think that's how you say it.
They're like weird fries. So those,
It's
I
like
like those.
YUCCA.
Yeah. I like those. Anyways, take us home, Beans. Or wait, like, share, and subscribe.
Yep. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow.
You can find us at Backlot Tours on Instagram.
Yes, at Backlot Tours.
I nailed it.
And if you ever want to plan your Disney vacation, be sure to reach out. I'd be more than happy to plan that for you. And I do other things too.
Truth.
Universal, other cruise lines, all
Universal.
inclusives.
Dark Universe coming up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those Dark Universe tickets. The place looks
And
awesome.
I'm going to Universal in 2 weeks to do an extensive training with them and our agency. So excited about that.
All right, well, take us home.
Yep. And that is Jana at castleboundtravelcode.com.
Take us home.
There's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day.